I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Zeke going to get it on the option. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go. 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
11. Here we go. 11.
To throw again on second down. Jones. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown. Duvernay, 70 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Lance. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
11-11.
And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 21, 21, 21.
Back to throw. Jones. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. Set. Temple. Set. Let's go. Check out.
Cunningham to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
11, 11.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. They'll have the first down and then some. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Craft all 80. Ready, ready.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. Keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Pats have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Ready, ready.
From midfield, here's Lance. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Dallas Goddard. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Well.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good for our Patriots.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd down and 4.
Well.
They run once more with Stevenson, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Montez Sweat with a tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Cougar 19.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Brown. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The Folks kick is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change, because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. A-Chain gets it from the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off of play action, here's Lance. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now an injured player here will get a stoppage, and they're attending to Mac Jones, the quarterback. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Nolan Smith able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lance. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Here's Lance. Throw caught by A-Chain. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st down, Lance. Wilson's got it complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dallas Goedert, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Lance looking to change it up. The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Dolphins 17.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Ready, set.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
18, Pioneers. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Here we go, set.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Cunningham. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. How about that? They weathered the storm of a a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Let's go now.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19, Tiger, 19.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
70 Rangers.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Watch out for Hill on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. This is 1st and 10. Here's Lance. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard.
What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. It's A-Chain on the give. Boy, shifts past him. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
First down, they go back to A-Chain. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready,
2nd and 6 coming up.
Red, cycle.
Now Lance. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they were in field goal range, a chance to get this one to OT. Got a little greedy going for the win, cost him the game.
Not just a little greedy, now a little lost because of what ended up happening. Just what you stated there, they're in field goal range. Instead of getting conservative, they decided to press it, maybe try and win it right now. Instead, the whole thing backfired.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lance looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Lance back to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
6, 11, 2, 11.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Here's Cunningham. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. A few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches had become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? Well, this one wasn't sleeping. Maybe it was just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
That's exactly right. If you take the points here, you don't shift momentum necessarily on that play. You probably just did.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And Lance will try again on 2nd down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot save. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
He was taken down by 32.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.